right. The Iron Man Mark 1. Now, first off, super dope figure. This is in fact a reissue, and I know that because I wanted one. I was upset that I wasn't collecting at the time. I missed out on this ages ago, all right? And I hated myself for not being able to get one, and I was not paying an arm and a leg for this figure. Now, Iron Man is sitting at 2,880 HKD, which is in Hong Kong dollars, which will equal out to 357 bucks USD. Now, again, we've said this before, Sideshow, they got to make their money, right? So what they ended up doing was bumping it up to $455. This is not including shipping, by the way. Not including shipping. So $455. And that NRD, $45.50. Hoo-wee. And that's a big boy. That right there is a chunky boy. Now, again, originally, I wanted this figure, but when I saw that price point, like, it's a trash can. It's the figure, it's you're looking at a trash can. This is, I get it. This is the start of it all. I remember the movie. I love the movie because it was when Tony Stark was sort of a douchebag, right? I liked it. He's like, yeah, I'm smart. I'm a douchebag. I'm selling weapons here, selling weapons there. I make money doing it. And then he created, the Iron Man Mark 1 in jail. Now, because of that, like him being a dick, he fits in the whole anti-hero villain thing that I got going on back there in my office. Now, it's just the price point for me. It's just, I know I didn't expect like them to say, oh, 220 bucks. I didn't expect that, but I didn't expect this either. That's tough, but it is a dope figure. Just sort of going over it again. Looks like a trash can. I love it. I love that design. We've got that terrible looking material underneath because, again, he didn't have parts. So he just kind of had to like dig up the rug and throw that on, if you will, and just kind of found parts. He sort of looked like a droid from Star Wars, if you ask me. It's just kind of like, I would definitely shove him on a robot shelf with Star Wars. I would just love to hear people be upset about that. Why the hell is he over? Looks like a droid. He's a trash can. Now, again, I love the overall effects. I love the scratches, the dents, the dings, the oil spill, and the figure looks great. The welding, it looks like trash. You know what I mean? Like, no slight to Hot Toys. It's good trash, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm explaining this weird. The figure is beautiful, and it looks like the crappy version of the Mark 1, if you will. You know what I mean. I love how just raggedy, and like the green deteriorated look there on the pelvis and the wiring. Like this is such a Neanderthal kind of design here that he put together. It's just you have the open gas line there. It's just like all types of bad, right? You've got the head sculpt, which looks good. I know a lot of people don't really care for their take on Robert Downey Jr. It doesn't bother me none. I think he looks great. I don't know. How do you all feel about this head sculpt? I know a lot of people didn't like the Mark 85. I do, but I think this looks great. He's not looking off to the side. I think there were a couple Iron Man figures where he was looking off to the side, and I personally don't like it because it forces you to pose it in a way that you might not want to. Here we have a closer look at that head sculpt, and again, the wiring there around the arc reactor is awesome. You've got the numbers there on the chest. Look at the stitching in the collar there. That's awesome. It's such a good figure. Like, but man, I wish it just weren't so expensive. Like for the price point that Hot Toys put it at, I would definitely pick it up. I would. 370, I would pick it up. But to pick it up at 440 is just rough, man. You've got that flame effect coming from beneath the gauntlets. Looking awesome. This definitely ain't no nanotech, all right? Like, if you came for nanotechnology, you watching the wrong video. Again, like the just the overall texture of the undergarments there, awesome. Die-cast material allocation. Oh, so they're actually showing us what's die-cast? That's actually a lot of die-cast. More than I thought it would be. I honestly thought like the legs would sort of be die-cast, but you've got the helmet, you've got the chest, you've got the shoulders, you have the thigh, you have the leg, you have the feet. That's a lot of die-cast. See, now this is what I want from here on out. Show us where the die-cast material is. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. Now that right there is transparency. And then the cool part, right? The USB powered rotary motor. That's awesome. Are you kidding me? And the wires like behind the thigh region, and then it looked like the crappy like the metals back there around his butt. Such a good figure. It's just it's hard to shell out that kind of money for it personally. And I like it. I like it. I might change my mind. I think right now it's just sort of like I've got so many pre-orders. Whew, I could make a video on all my pre-orders, dude. Like, ooh-wee. I went nuts this month. But anyway, I love that the rotary is powered, and outside of batteries, I'm so glad to see that. I would love to know what that sound like. How many of those pieces are moving? Because that's sick. With the special edition bonus, you get the raw metal die-cast helmet, which is awesome. And then we have the entire thing. So you have 4 hands outside of, I want to say what's on the figure. You have the base. Looks like you have an extra base, or I'm sorry, it looks like you have a base, right? And then it looks like if you want to pose him with sort of the bombs and everything, you can put that on top of it. Then they're showing the underbelly of the forearm there. You're looking at the motory on the back. You're checking out that huge, thick thigh there. Again, we have that raw metal die-cast helmet, which looks super cool. We've got the half head sculpt. I'm not upset with them not providing it. I think it would have been cool, though, to sort of have that in a regular head sculpt, but I feel like that definitely would have bumped up the price. Simply because we have the raw metal die-cast helmet, and I feel like having that in a regular head sculpt would have just completed it to me. But that's just me. We also have the flame effects there shooting from the gauntlets as well. I'm curious. Again, like, what are your thoughts? It's a good looking figure. It's such a good looking figure, and I love how terrible it looks. Pardon me. We're looking at a trash can. This is what started it all, though. Like, can you pass up on this? Would you be comfortable with saying, nah, man, I can't do it. Not this one. I'll save up for X or Y. Not. Are you comfortable with saying that? Because I feel like if I sleep on this one, we've got enough time. This is expected to ship in 2023. April 2023 to June 2023. Listen. Nothing but time, all right? We literally got nothing but time on this one. So feel free to sit back, relax, have a think on it, think about it again, because you know we got a lot of stuff that we need to look forward to coming up soon, right? Now, the payments start as early as October 2022. It ain't even October in 2021 yet. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. Shake my hand. Now, if you all like the video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It helps us a lot. helps with growth, all of that good stuff. Please, please feel free to hit that button and share your thoughts down below. If this is a figure you're going to pick up, you're passing on it, if you're going to, I don't know, hope a homie or someone help you out with it. I'm on the fence right now. I'm not really interested in it. We have a lot of time, so have a think on it. All right. Thank you all for watching. And don't forget that this is part of a series. We have 3 more figures to go through. Check those next videos out. All right. Come on. We'll see you over there.